Savannah Chrisley reveals shocking next step to get dad new trial. Chrisley knows best alum. Savannah Chrisley doesn't see the oral appeal as a fail for her dad, Todd Chrisley. Julie Chrisley's case was vacated, but nothing changed for her husband. However, his daughter, presumably with their legal team, won't be giving up yet. She still fights on for his early release. Savannah Chrisley gave Todd's reaction to Julie's news. When the appeal finding arrived, it seemed that nothing had changed for Todd Chrisley. He's been left to serve his prison sentence for fraud and tax-related charges. Critics of the Chrisley Knows Best family not only smirk about that on social media, but they think Savannah's delusional if she thinks her mom will get much reduced time. However, they have not read the 51 pages of the findings. Savannah Chrisley said that her dad reacted well to the news that Julie Chrisley will probably be resentenced and go home a lot sooner than previously thought. In fact, he apparently cried with joy knowing that soon he can stop worrying about his wife being in prison. That mattered more to him than the fact that he remains behind bars. But it seems that his legal team found a good foundation from the appeals findings to keep on Todd's case. Fight for Todd Chrisley goes on. During her Unlocked podcast this week, Todd's daughter talked about her mom. Next, she said that if her mom comes home soon, she'll have the time to pursue her dad's case. In the video further down in this article, the former Chrisley Knows Best star started discussing her father at the 2:22 marker. Savannah Chrisley explained how her mom's findings might help her father. She said in part, she also said, "The appeals court gave us a very solid case for ineffective counsel." Giving some examples, she added, "Trial lawyers should have done X, Y, and Z. They should have objected. They should have filed the motion timely. But for some reason, they decided to file it 2 years past the deadline. What are your thoughts about Savannah Chrisley not giving up on securing an early release for Todd Chrisley? Do you think she's delusional? Or has she got expensive legal people assisting her for a very good reason?" The oral arguments appeal was a win for Julie, and it could impact future legal appeals for Todd as well. Savannah Chrisley is not giving up the fight for her dad, Todd Chrisley, and she's prepared to take drastic measures to see justice served. The former Chrisley Knows Best star recently opened up in a candid interview, revealing a bold plan that she hopes will be the game changer her family has been waiting for. A legal breakthrough that could bring her father a new trial and potentially a path to freedom. Since her parents, Todd and Julie Chrisley, were sentenced to prison following convictions for bank fraud and tax evasion, Savannah has stepped into an unexpected role as the family spokesperson, advocate, and warrior. The 26-year-old has become a tireless crusader, using her platform to share her family's side of the story, raise awareness about the case, and address what she claims are injustices and inconsistencies in the prosecution. In this latest revelation, Savannah shared details about her next steps, which include enlisting the support of high-powered legal experts, shedding light on newly surfaced evidence, and rallying their loyal fan base in a way that's never been done before. A determined daughter's mission. In the interview, Savannah spoke with a mix of determination and vulnerability. She admitted that the past year had taken a heavy emotional toll on her, yet she remains steadfast. "I am my dad's biggest advocate, and I will do whatever it takes," she said passionately. "We're not just fighting for his freedom. We're fighting to clear his name and restore our family's legacy." According to Savannah, one of the most promising angles for her father's appeal lies in the examination of previously overlooked evidence. "We've discovered things that were either missed or intentionally disregarded in the original trial," she explained. While she couldn't divulge all the details due to ongoing legal constraints, Savannah hinted at financial records and emails that suggest inconsistencies in the evidence presented during the prosecution. There were mistakes made, she asserted, and we intend to prove it. High-profile legal team and the power of experts. Savannah has gone to great lengths to secure the support of some of the nation's top legal experts. After months of research, meetings, and consultations, Savannah and her family have assembled a dream team of attorneys known for taking on complex appeals cases and advocating for those who have been wrongfully convicted. This high-profile legal team is already strategizing around what they believe to be flawed testimony and procedural errors that marred the original trial. We're bringing in forensic accountants, people who specialize in uncovering financial trails, Savannah noted, emphasizing that these experts will dive deeper into the numbers and examine whether any information was misrepresented. In a move that has surprised many, Savannah has also reached out to criminal justice reform advocates. She's working to bring attention to her family's case within these communities, believing that the bigger picture of systemic issues may resonate. This is about more than just our family. If we can shine a light on flaws in the system, maybe we can prevent other families from going through the same nightmare. Rallying the fans. Savannah knows the power of public support, and she's tapping into her family's fan base like never before. Through social media, interviews, and podcast appearances, she's rallying her followers to get involved. She's encouraged fans to send letters to lawmakers, share posts supporting the cause, and educate themselves on the nuances of the case. In addition, Savannah hinted at a virtual rally in the works. Inspired by similar social justice movements, this online gathering aims to bring together supporters and spread awareness about the specific points her family believes were mishandled. We're asking our fans to be vocal, to be loud. This isn't just a show of solidarity. It's a way to bring our message to the masses and prove that we have a community behind us, Savannah shared. New evidence in the spotlight. The biggest twist in Savannah's strategy, however, lies in what she describes as newly discovered evidence. She didn't disclose specifics, but mentioned that it involves documents that were either never submitted during the trial or ignored by investigators. This information is not just hearsay or speculation. It's concrete evidence that was somehow left out of the courtroom, she stated, hinting that the family's legal team plans to use this revelation as the cornerstone of their appeal. While Savannah couldn't reveal the exact nature of the evidence, speculation has been swirling online. Some fans believe it could involve communications that were suppressed, while others suggest that the alleged financial discrepancies used to convict Todd and Julie may have been taken out of context. Savannah's cryptic hints have only added fuel to these theories, leaving fans both hopeful and intrigued. Savannah's emotional plea for justice. One of the most powerful aspects of Savannah's campaign is her willingness to be vulnerable and open about the emotional toll of the ordeal. In the interview, Savannah described how the situation has forever changed her life. There's a void, she admitted, her voice breaking as she spoke of the absence of her parents. But I refuse to let this be the end of our story. We will keep fighting, and I will use every resource I have to get my dad home. Savannah also spoke of her personal evolution, noting that this journey has transformed her from reality TV personality to a determined advocate for her family and justice. I've had to grow up fast, she reflected. There are days when I'm exhausted, but the thought of giving up never crosses my mind. She explained that her father's situation has fueled her desire to speak out on issues of justice, fairness, and reform in the criminal justice system. There are countless families out there who don't have a platform, who can't fight the way we're able to. If I can use my voice to help not only my family, but also to draw attention to these issues, then I'll consider this fight worth it. The road ahead. Savannah's bold strategy is far from guaranteed success. Appeals are notoriously difficult to win, and her family's case is complex. But Savannah remains optimistic. We know it's a long road, but we're ready for the challenge. This is our truth, and we won't rest until we see justice served, she said with a determined smile.